It is now time for Bet On It, brought to you by Warhorse Sportsbook. Warhorse Sportsbook, no best, no glory. DB, you've been on a heater.
Yes.
But I'm not going to – I'm going to pick the games this time.
Okay.
So you don't have to give me any locks. I don't want to put your record on the line here.
Okay.
But I would like
to
to –
What are we thinking?
I want to go through some of our conference championship games we got coming up here.
Oh, lordy. Look who's 40.
I know we talked a little bit about the conference championship or with the Georgia SEC game right there, but we start off tonight. UNLV +4 Boise State. How are you feeling? And this is a weird one. This and the next one are a weird one because they're home games.
Yeah. I kind of like UNLV.
UNLV?
Yeah.
Plus the 4? You like the plus money?
Yeah. Give me the 4.
You think they're going to be able to hang on to Jonty?
Yeah. Yeah, I like UNLV.
UNLV's played really good this year. Barry Odom probably going to be in line for a big job. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's going to hire
Purdue, North Carolina.
They certainly should.
Oh, Belichick's
Bill Belichick's going to
get out of here.
We watch.
That ain't happening.
So here's the deal.
That ain't happening.
You think Belichick's going to interview and have it be known and not get the job?
You think he actually, quote, interviewed, or he's just doing somebody a solid by throwing his name out there?
Maybe.
What is the solid for North Carolina if Bill Belichick interviews?
I think because
what does that help?
I think because their Board of Regents chastised their AD for how he handled Mac Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's probably.
No, seriously. I think he got the proverbial wrist slap, which
makes sense. It was messy.
Yeah,
but Mac put him in a bad spot, too.
Belichick was.
Have you not watched their basketball team?
Yeah, I have.
Slap his wrist, too.
Not a big Hubie guy.
I already told you.
I know we're on Bet On, but did you see that guy with the Carolina Bama shirt, split T-shirt the other night?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I was sick of seeing him get TV time.
To this day.
That might – so the multi-view is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
That might have been as good a multi-view as you could get because you had – who was it? So you had Bama, Carolina.
Oh, well.
Who was in the top
Kansas Creighton probably was in.
Nope, because they weren't in the family.
Oh, yeah, it's Fox. Yeah.
But the 4 games were all good in the multi-view. It was incredible.
Yeah. Usually don't get all 4.
And maybe I know we're going to get to Bet On it, I promise. But while I got you guys, because you're smarter than me in this area, remember how you used to change the multi-view by game? Mm-hmm. Can you not do that anymore? Like you could swap a game out and put one in.
You can go in there.
This was back when it was warm, so it was probably in.
You can go in and change, but they have to be like.
Yeah,
it's not like what you have
you
done.
You used to be able to add one, remove one. I don't.
Yes.
And you can go to change multi-view. I don't think you can do that anymore. I think you just get all the other options on the other one.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You got to click 17 buttons to get to the change multi-view.
Yeah, don't believe me, I'll go through all 17. Seeing his attention span, it like suits me.
And then it says you can do your own, and then it's like, wait, you can't do your own because if it's ESPN and Fox won't, you can't put it on the same thing.
You can blank slate it and do multiple sports, so you can have a football,
which is nice. Yeah, that's super nice.
I'll be doing it with wrestling.
Yeah.
It's a big.
Which, by the way, you see Antrell. He's ranked 1 at 57.
Antrell
at the King
is going. That's tough. There's like 17 wrestlers.
Hey, do you remember when people wanted him to play football?
He's a really good wrestler. They were dumb if they thought he was going to play football.
I'm like, you ever seen that guy wrestle?
He's a stud.
He's ranked 1 at 57 for the Cliff King.
Yeah, it is so awesome to see him.
You ever seen Tyson Terry wrestle?
Yeah,
I'm bummed. My man Pinto is only a 3 seed. Big Lenny Pinto guy.
Obviously.
No, you're exactly right.
Caleb, Smith's a 2 seed, right?
Yeah.
Caleb Smith.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it gets a little sketch from about 174 on down. Like McDaniel. There's some guys going that.
Nebraska's going to have a good year.
They got to get healthy.
Yeah.
But they're good at the top.
Speaking of Lordson, you could just throw
No, Smith may be 1. Who's 1 at 125? He may be 1. He might be 1.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry.
Is that on
Ravi?
Flow, by the way?
I canceled them.
What's it on?
They're not a sponsor. You can say you canceled them. It's all right.
Yeah.
What's it on? What's it on? Oh, it's Cody. Cody will know.
You know what I appreciate about Robbie Anderson more than anything?
Is the fact that he knows everything.
He does, and he's really good at his job. But last year when Creighton's exemption tournament was, it might have been 2 years ago, when Creighton's exemption tournament was on Flow, he not only told Creighton fans how to subscribe, he also told them how to cancel.
Yeah. So here's the thing. He did that with baseball too.
Incredible. That's why Robbie Anderson's the GOAT. He thinks everything.
He's really good.
And he thinks like a like
a normal person.
Yeah, like how we would think.
Yeah, he's like, okay, yeah, I'm okay paying however
I know
many.
This is just for this
just for Creighton.
Thing.
And he's like, hey, I'm okay spending the however many dollars.
Where was he when I needed like Baller TV and those other extortion artists?
That's so
watching basketball, high school basketball.
I paid $50 to watch one AAU game when I was in Kansas City and somebody else was in a different city. I paid $50 to watch one AAU basketball game.
They hit me with a reoccurring fee that they still are listening to me about.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to some of the other. Thanks for derailing that, Sautter. Appreciate it.
He said, hey, I know this is the bet on segment.
He obviously doesn't care.
Talk about this other stuff.
Tulane -5 against Army.
Why?
I don't know. Tulane got smacked.
I just love Jeff Monken. I don't have a good reason. I'm gonna pick Army.
Tulane got smacked last week. Or that's the only reason why I say that.
I'm just picking Army out of my heart. That's all.
I have no reason other than
we're honking for
Tulane's
Monken.
Probably gonna win, but man, I don't know.
We're honking for Monken always.
That line I think has grown a little.
Yeah, it started at.
That's what Purdue should do. They should do somebody like that.
It's almost like somebody said that.
Just
earlier
get all
this week.
crazy.
Weird.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yes.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate you listening. Tulane -5.
Wow.
That was a -4 earlier in the week.
Wake up when the show starts.
You know, they have this incredible thing called podcasts and YouTube. You can watch the show whenever you want.
This dude's too busy listening to bad music.
It's incredible. No,
it's not bad. I take the. I shouldn't have said that. We actually have. No, it's not similar.
Kind of similar, maybe.
We like the same era.
Yes, that's fine. I'll do that.
But you do get a little squirrely within that era. I'm not listening to Rob Bass.
Rob Bass is good. Go right.
No, I'm not.
No. Man.
Tulane -5 Army.
Bass, the one who knows about
also a home game for Army at West Point.
It's at West Point. I'm taking Army.
This is a tough one. It really is.
It is a tough one, but I'm taking
that number has grown from 4 to 5 though.
Oh.
I like Army.
I like Army as well. We love honking for Monken. Iowa State +2 against Arizona State.
I don't think Arizona State should be favored.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that game at?
It's neutral. I think.
Yeah, it's Dr. Pepper. So is it
Dallas?
Dallas?
I think it's Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough. It's tough. What Arizona State has done from where they were. Holy crap.
That's a tough one. This is I don't know what to do with this one, honestly. It's down to 1.5 now, by the way.
Yeah, but it crossed the 0 because I think Iowa State opened as the fave.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, when it crosses the 0, I'm going to take the 1.5. Give me Iowa State.
I'm just doing it because I'm rooting for Matt Campbell, so people realize he's still a good football coach.
Iowa State athletics right now. Inside. Holy.
Hey, how good is that basketball team?
They're really good. I'll find out on Sunday when Omaha goes there next week.
I don't think you're going to find out that day.
I'm going to find out soon.
One thing you're going to appreciate, they can
defend. I love that.
They're always going to be able to defend.
Yeah.
Elite level.
We talked with Georgia earlier today. They're a 2.5-point dog to Texas.
I like Georgia.
I do too. I don't think Texas should be
the line though. So I'm going to break my own.
Because you don't like the less than a key number.
No, I don't play the matchup. I just look at the line and try to beat the closing number. I can't unsee them whip Texas up front the way they did.
Yeah.
Like they whipped those guys up front.
And it wasn't even as close as the score.
So how is that all of a sudden going to be different?
I don't think it is.
But I'll come back to that during Burzall's segment.
It's hard to change the trenches.
And I'll give you my super lock.
Give you super lock real quick. Penn State is a 3.5-point dog against Oregon.
I like Penn State.
You like Penn State. And Clemson, 2.5-point dog against SMU.
SMU.
That's Bet on It, brought to you by Warhorse Sportsbook. Warhorse Sportsbook, no bets, no glory. Go to warhorsecasino.com.